Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Clock Sports, man. We back at it with another banger for y'all, man. Hey, I've been trying to tell y'all, man. Giannis is the best player in the world. 43 point, 14 rebound, 5 assists, and 3 blocks. I mean, Giannis was not having a good game in the first half. I didn't know what was going to happen in the second half. But the second half, it was like, oh, ban on me? All right. Barbecue Claxton on me? All right, barbecue. I think what Giannis was trying to do was he was trying to get the other teammates involved because once the other teammates get involved, it's better. Like guys like Matthew, like guys like Grayson Allen, guys like Drew Holiday, Brook Lopez from the three-point line. Once the better they get, the more they get involved, the better it is for his game because he's gonna attack. I think that's a very great strategy plans they did because come the second half, Giannis was KD couldn't stop him. Poor KD, he couldn't stop him. Claxton couldn't stop him. Ben Simmons has been a disappointment thus far. He couldn't stop him. So let's hear what Shannon and Skip had to say because you know those niggas, they love to twerk. So let's see if they're gonna twerk for their favorite player.
Biggest reason the Bucks came back from 12 down to win by 11.
Giannis, and can we start with this? There's no more debate. It's not fair. We're doing a disservice to this man. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in the NBA. Nobody, no current player can do what he do on both ends of the court. He can impact.
It's not even close. Like I said, it's not even close. Giannis is the best player, man. He is the best player. This is his era. Bro, I've been telling you guys, those dudes, KD and Bron, they can go out there and score their points, and it still don't affect on nothing. It still don't affect on nothing. Kyrie was taking a lot of crazy shots, but Kyrie played 21. That's how he played. So you give him the ball, he gonna do his thing, and damn the team. So you can't win like that. You can't win like that. I'm sorry, you cannot win like that.
The game on both ends of the court. The man, they were down by 12. He goes and gets 34 in the second half. And I know what Giannis was thinking. Because I used to think that too. I go into the halftime skip and not have. They said, "Oh, such and such is doing a great job on Shannon Sharp." You know, Shannon Sharp, the All-Pro.
Y'all honestly thinking Ben Simmons will be able to stop Giannis? I mean, come on. Ben Simmons has been cooked. Ben Simmons has been cooked. Zion cooked him. Wednesday. What, Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday, we saw Ja cooked him. Siakam cooked him in game 2. Bro, the notion Ben Simmons can stop somebody from getting into the rack. I've been seeing guys having their best numbers while Ben Simmons guarding them this season. Siakam went for 32 on Ben. Zion with 20 plus on Ben, plus got rebound. Giannis just went for 43. So the notion that Ben, if you got Ben on your team, he'll gonna lock somebody on defense. That's just not true. Thus far, we just see Ben is out here getting cooked. You hear me? He's getting cooked.
Yada yada. And some guy they ain't never heard of is doing an unbelievable job. Everybody was brought a yakking. Look at the job Ben Simmons. That's why they got him. For guys like Giannis. Giannis said, "Man, y'all better stop playing with me," and went to work. And you see what he did? He got the ball one time and went right at Ben Simmons and said, "He too little for me."
Yep.
Kevin Durant, come get some of this. Up and under on him.
Yo, KD got cooked too. And everybody got cooked. KD got so mad, he was clapping at the ref. Bruh, you can't stop Giannis from going to the basket. The only thing he can do is pray he miss. That's it. I think people always giving LeBron credit for being a great driver of the basket. I don't see people giving Giannis. Giannis is longer. Once he take 2 step from the free throw line, he in the basket. It's nothing you can't do. It's move the hell out the way, because if not, you're gonna get dunked on. I have seen Giannis jump on their guard and doing the Knicks at the Garden. I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Like, the only thing you can do is pray he miss.
Claxton, come get some of this. Just dislodged it. Just ain't got enough width. They got to tie him down with an anchor. He ain't big enough. Giannis is the reason why they won this game. And they won this game without their second best player, which is Chris Middleton. Now, this is the last 7 meetings. Giannis has won 6 of them. Now, I need to know what's going on, Skip, with the best player in the NBA. If the best player on the planet, that's Giannis. That's him and Giannis. Okay, it's 2-on-2. Kyrie, KD, Giannis, and Holiday.
Offensively, Kyrie is way much better than Holiday. But defensively, Holiday is way better. I mean, we're talking about a guy that can lock up James Harden, make it tough for James Harden, make it tough for a bunch of players. Like, Holiday had some crazy turnovers last night. I scratched my head. Like, Holiday was one of the reasons why they were down by 12. Because he was committing a lot of dumb turnovers. Like, I don't know what's going on with Holiday. Sometimes, man, he just make dumb decision. But Giannis, because of Giannis' effort on defense and Giannis' effort on the rebounding, they were able to come back. And also Giannis was attacking, putting their players on foul trouble. So that was able to help the Bucks prevail. And the guys, and then those other guys were able to knock down some 3-point shots. And they were money. Matthew, Bobby Portis, who had a great game. He had 20 plus points. Lopez, who was knocking down some threes. It was a contribution, not a very good contribution. When you're looking at Brooklyn, you're looking at the 2 dudes. KD gonna get his, Kyrie gonna get his, the others. And you got Ben Simmons, who's doing poorly right now. Kyrie damn near had to yell at Ben, shoot the ball, because he don't want to shoot. I don't understand a guy who spent the whole summer working with Kyle Korver, one of the best 3-point shooters, and on the free throw line. This man couldn't give you nothing on the free throw line, all the 3-point. Like, bro, Ben Simmons need to stop, bro. If you don't be careful, Ben Simmons can be out of the league, because the league is moving from driving all the time to just shoot. Even Giannis shoot threes. Like, he took a lot of threes last night, unnecessary, but he made one. He was not afraid to shoot. I don't know what's going on with Ben. I don't know if he's afraid. He's afraid to shoot. In this league, you can't be afraid to shoot. At least Russell Westbrook shoot it. You know, say whatever you want to say about Russ, he still take threes. But you can't be afraid. You can't be afraid to fail, man. Life goes on. Once you fail, you gotta come back stronger. But if you try not to fail, that's when you're gonna be stuck where you are for the rest of your life. That's how it is. In life, you got to be able to fail and then go after it again. It's just like a fighter. You get knocked out, you gotta get backed up. You gotta get back up. Simple as that. You can't just say, oh, you know what, I quit. Every time you fail you quit. You're not gonna go nowhere. I feel like that's Ben Simmons' mentality right now. He don't wanna shoot. Man, shoot the ball. You're a basketball player. That's what you get paid for. To pass, shoot, rebound, defense. All of that is part of playing basketball.
43-14? 43-14 and how many assists? In 3. Come on, Skip, man. They need to stop playing with this man. Nobody can do what he does. Nobody right now. He's on a level by himself. Nobody can see it. He's on Mount Everest. Now, you might be on Mount Kilimanjaro. You might be on Powell's Peak. You might be in the Andes. But you're not on Everest with him. That's the reason why they won this game. And your guy told you, and sooner or later, you're going to come around to me, Ben Simmons. If they're playing 4-on-5. They're playing 4-on-5 out there. Kyrie screaming, Ben, shoot it.
No impact on the offensive. No impact on D. Like, I don't understand. If it was such impactful on defense, why is Giannis have 43? Why is Bobby Portis have 20-plus points? Why is Giannis have 14 rebounds? Like, make it make sense for me because I don't get it. This man right here is getting cooked. Ben Simmons out here is getting cooked. Y'all niggas need to realize that.
Ben, you shoot it, Ben. You in trouble.
The Giannis you just spoke of did an interview on ESPN last night. You probably had the sound down and called himself a role player. That's what I'm a role player.
We know and you know Giannis ain't a role. If he's a role player, I don't know what the hell else they.
If you think Giannis is a role player, I mean, Giannis is very humble, man. He's a humble dude. He gonna say, I don't really pay attention to what he say as far as like comment, and when he get to the podium because he always joking and things like that. I don't pay attention to what he be saying. But for the most part, you cannot really look at this man and say he's a role player. I mean, how many role players do you know that can drop 43? Then and before that, win 2 MVPs back to back, and win a Defensive Player of the Year, and not good enough, win the championship the next year and Finals MVP, and took Boston last year 7 games while KD got swept. How many players you can think that done all of that and ball out for FIBA for Greece this summer? Like,
got on Milwaukee.
All right, I hear everything you just said, but I do think you're sleeping on.
There go the cap. He's about to cap for Brooklyn. This is KD #1 apologist right here. Every time KD loses, it's somebody's fault. Or it's Kyrie's fault. He didn't have James Harden. He didn't have this player. He didn't have that player. Bro, stop the cap. Call it like it is.
On what the Nets did in the first half. It was a tour de force.
Yeah.
And I remind you, they still don't have Seth Curry, who's arguably their best pure shooter. I know.
They don't need shooters. They need defense. Seth Curry cannot be out there and grabbing boards, man. Who is going to guard? You think Seth Curry can guard Giannis? You think he can guard Holiday? Holiday will bully him down and score on him. And that's what they were doing during the playoff. They had those young guys, short guys like Seth Curry, Patty Mills. Those guys were getting bullied down and then score. We saw Jaylen Brown did that a lot of times, bro. Like Seth Curry, he's great offensively, but defensively, that's what the Brooklyn Nets need. They can stop a nosebleed right now. They can even stop the Statue of Liberty. They can stop them. Statue of Liberty can drop 30 on Brooklyn Nets. That's how bad they are on D. Shit.
Kyrie's a good shooter,
Yeah.
but Seth is just.
He's been struggling from the 3 this year, though, Skip.
Kyrie has. I know.
Yeah.
He'll have fits and spurts. Seth can just flat out. He's not his brother, but he can flat out shoot it. TJ Warren is just a natural born scorer, and they don't have him yet. I'm waiting to see what happens when those two get blended in. And Joe Harris finally played a little bit last night and did make.
Joe Harris couldn't hit a rock in the ocean. Bro, they need to do something. They need to trade one of those short guys and get a big man, because that's all y'all gonna need. The Brooklyn Nets need a big man. They need an interior. They need somebody who can grab boards. They should have never let Andre Drummond go. Last night, Andre Drummond's presence was missed. because at least he was he was grabbing boards for them in the playoff. He was grabbing boards for them in the regular season. Dude, they are missing somebody because Claxton is not it. Simmons is not it. Simmons only giving you 4 points. I'm not sure how many rebounds he had. I'm pretty sure he didn't have double digits in rebound. I'm pretty sure. If I have to bet, I bet my last money on it. He didn't have double digits on rebound.
Make his first three.
Yeah.
So the point is that in the first half, I saw the best of Ben Simmons. I started to see flashes of a guy who made 3 straight All-Star teams, who was 2-time the last 2 years he played.
Really? Because I don't think I saw that. Maybe I need a new TV or something. Cause I could have sworn like he was guarding Ben Simmons and Ben Simmons was guarding Bobby Portis. I could have sworn Bobby Portis was having his way on him. I could have sworn, but maybe I need a new TV. Cause what you saw, that's not what I saw. Once again, this man right here will twerk for KD. It's always somebody for, but never put the blame on KD.
First team all defense and was rookie of the year in the NBA. I have been worried that he has just flat out lost it, that he's now a lost cause, where he just completely lost his way in trying to play basketball, lost his confidence, and he's just too haunted by his shooting demons.
Yeah.
But in the first half, he was really good on both ends of the floor. And I know you're going to have the sound up, but
Both end on the floor? How? He finished with 4 points. How was he good in the both end of the floor? Make it make sense. At least you talking all mad stuff about Russell Westbrook. Ben Simmons been a dumpster trash. That's what Ben Simmons has been. For the past 4 games that I saw, he fouled out in 2 of them. Last night, he was a non-factor. The night before that against John Moran was doing whatever, whenever, however, wherever he wants, he goes. He couldn't stop Ja. Ja just take 2 steps to the basket, skip to the basket, dunk, do whatever. Last night was damn near the same thing. Bobby Portis was cooking that man. And Giannis came back and said, you know what? Oh, you want more? I bet. Giannis just put him on the grill him.
Van Gundy was just raving about him and their defense. They played defense in the first half, and they were up by 12 points at halftime. It was 55-43.
Yeah, I didn't think Giannis was as aggressive.
They were up, not because of Ben Simmons. They were up because Royce O'Neal was knocking down threes. Royce O'Neal and I forgot what's the other dude. They had other people was knocking down threes. That's why they were up. Kyrie was very good on the offense. You know, KD was getting his. So yeah, that's why. They weren't up because of Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons didn't do shit. Let me alliterate. Ben Simmons didn't do shit. Now, if he had 10 points on top of that 4 that he had, maybe they probably would have do something. That man had 4 points. Triple single.
As he needed to be. He was looking to pass the ball. But Skip, that third quarter, he put his head down and said, damn this.
Yeah, because he was 3 of 10 in the first half for 9 points.
He said, damn this, I'm going to the rim.
Okay, he did. So my problem was,
once he started going to the rims, once he started going inside with the ball, Brooklyn Nets had no answer for him. And this is why until they make a move, this team not going nowhere. They're not going. And if they're trying to trade Ben Simmons, ain't nobody want this dude. Philly was right, get rid of him. Bro, Philly did the right thing. Get rid of Ben. Because Ben is he's a dumpster trash, bro. This man is a walking dumpster trash. Like, shit crazy.
as if we could see what Ben Simmons did in the first half, he quarterbacked the show. And the point is, he was running the show.
Yeah.
He was orchestrating.
Yeah.
They still say, with the ball in his hands, he's one of the fastest in the league going up the floor. And they pushed the pace in the first half, and it looked like they were in control of the game. So the flashpoint comes when they're still up 3 points with 4:24 left in the third quarter, and Steve Nash sees that, but he sees the handwriting on the locker room wall, like, I need to try to jumpstart this team. I need to show them that I'm going to coach with the same emotion I need them to play with, because he's never lost his mind during a game.
Not like this.
He used to as a player. His team did not respond to that at all. And if you saw what KD said after the game, he was going on and on about, if I can find it here, that he said about Steve Nash. He says, I mean, we watched him play for 20 years. I've seen him talk, you know what, to refs. I've been on the court when he's talked crazy to refs. My first few years, Steve used to talk so crazy to refs. So when he didn't get attacked as a coach, I'm like, where's that stuff at?
Right.
Well, I was too, because he was the most mild-mannered coach in the league. So I don't know. It looked calculated to me. He picked his spot to go off, and it didn't work. I think Kevin thought, well, we haven't seen that at all. Where did that come from?
Right.
And so it didn't inspire them whatsoever, and it shocked me.
At that point in time, they were 1-2.
At that point in time, they were losing the game regardless. Regardless. Once Giannis started attacking the basket, it was all over. Once Giannis said, you know what, I'm going to the rack, regardless of what happened, I'm going to the rack. It was over.
We know the expectation for this ball club.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, I know Kevin Durant wanted them to get rid of Steve Nash and Sean Marks.
Yep.
But you best believe if they don't win it this year, he's going to be gone.
I agree. So when
He knows that.
When he threw his tantrum and got tossed, they were up 3. They proceeded to lose the rest of the game 44 to.
Okay, I'm an alien.
If you're making a sci-fi movie, you need to finish the special effects.
Does that look good?
And if you want to save by bundling home and car insurance, you need Geico.
To 29, and it had a lot to do with Giannis, but it also had a lot to do with this. Would you believe in the second half of this game, the Brooklyn Nets were 1 of 16 from 3? That's Laker-esque.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to lose on the road if you miss 15 out of 16 threes in the second half when you had a sizable lead at halftime.
Right.
So they missed Seth. Maybe they missed T.J. Warren. They just missed everything because they were missing the basket. KD 0 for 3.
I don't know why you keep talking about T.J. Warren. T.J. Warren have not played since 2020. T.J. Warren have not played. T.J. Warren have not played a basketball game since 2020. So if you think T.J. Warren gonna come out here to save the day, you're gonna be in deep trouble, because T.J. Warren, I don't know about all of that. He was not really. I have seen players cook T.J. Warren. They need a big man, a big presence, a big body inside the paint who can grab offensive rebound, defensive rebound, and also can challenge Giannis from going to the rack, can challenge Lopez and Portis, can challenge. And this is not just, people are just thinking that Brooklyn Nets only going to have a problem with Milwaukee. They're going to have problem with any team who have a legit big man. A legit big man, a guy who can grab rebound, a guy who can will have an offensive package. They're going to have problem with them. Claxton is too little, bro. KD, you know what I'm saying? KD can't really guard anybody. You know, like, look at Giannis, man. Look how bulk Giannis is. Look at Embiid. Bro, when Philly played the Nets, that's automatically W right there. Because if James Harden's smart, all he have to do, he don't have to cook that night. I mean, he can just step back and hit his threes, but he don't have to go crazy. Keep giving the ball to Embiid. Let Embiid dominate inside the paint.
From 3 in the second half. Royce O'Neal 0 for 4. Kyrie 0 for 4. Patty Mills 0 for 2. So the point is that they had so many open shots. It's make or miss.
Yeah, KD had some shots that he normally would knock down, and he's like, damn, I missed that one. That's a gimme. I normally be able to, because he can get his shot. I mean, the guy that Holiday was defending him, and the Holiday is a tough defender, a strong guy that can play, get up into the guy.
Yeah, but you want to talk about
but Kevin Durant can just one-footed and shoot over the top of him. The same thing with George Hill, the same thing with Wesley Matthews Jr. They just missed a lot of easy shots. Skip, they got crushed on the boards again. 54-37.
They did.
You cannot give a team like the Brooklyn Nets. That, Skip, the thing is, they are big.
That's exactly what I was talking about. You can't. You playing the Nets. You play the Bucks. You give them all that rebound. You gonna lose. Simple as that. You give Giannis 14, and I'm pretty sure Lopez had at least 10 or more, and Bobby Porter's contributing on that rebounding as well. So you're gonna lose.
When we talk about the Celtics, the old Celtics, when they had Paris, McHale,
it's Brook Lopez.
Brook Lopez was 7+. You got Bobby Porter 6'10". You got Giannis 6'11". That is a big rebounding team, and Bobby Porter gives them energy. They love the way Bobby Porter's played, because he comes in, he's gonna get you some rebounds. He had double-digit rebounds, and he's gonna hit big shots, and he's gonna crash the glass for you, give you second chance opportunity. But Skip, this was all about Giannis. Giannis, right now, I don't know. Look, Jason Tatum is playing unbelievable, but he's leading the league in point scoring. He's leading the league. I mean, he's right up there with rebounding.
Yep, no, I got it. I also think this was a lot about Ben Simmons, because it got so bad that Kyrie, on a sort of a semi-break, is yelling, "Shoot it, Ben!" And it wound up in KD's hands, and he did lip it in over the front. But so it wasn't a terrible possession. But in the second half, Ben Simmons disengaged. In the second half, it looked like he was thinking, well, I did enough in the first half.
No. Stop the cap. Stop the cap, Skip Bayless. You love Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons didn't play like doo-doo Stan, okay? Ben Simmons have not done nothing that tell me that, oh man, maybe I need to pay attention on Ben. Ben has been awful. Offensively, defensively, he's been in both ends. He's been awful. You know, I need you to keep the same energy. Now, if it was Russell Westbrook, you would have come out here and start twerking and say, "Yeah, man, Russell Westbrook, you need to get rid of him, man. Blah blah blah, this and that." Keep the same energy. Ben Simmons has been trash. From opening night to playing Toronto to play Ja the other night, Tuesday night, to play Giannis. He's been getting cooked left and right. He's getting bored, cooked, baked, on the grill, barbecuing, you name it. He's been fried. So Ben Simmons out here is getting destroyed. So I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You need to stop capping for Ben Simmons.
He's going to be okay with me tonight.
But Skip, I think the biggest thing is that at least look at the rim. Make him think that you might shoot. Skip, the guy's 5 feet from the basket, and he doesn't look at the rim. There are several times that he got the ball in the second half, Skip. He wouldn't even look at the rim. And it says he's exercised those demons. No, the demons are exercising, about to jump on him again.
They are.
He has not, Skip, he has not gotten that out of his head. There is no...
And on top of that, he spent the whole summer working out with Kyle Korver. And during the regular season last year, he was working with Kyle Korver on the free throws, 3 points. Like, but when he played the YMCA dudes, he go out there and go kill him. Get the fuck out of here, man. Ben Simmons is walking trash. Ben Simmons is wasting people's time. He's wasting everybody's time. Philly was just right to get rid of the dude. You know, Philly was smart. Now it's Nets' problem now, and I don't think Nets can get rid of him. And nobody won him. I don't think anybody won him.
No way an NBA player should be afraid to shoot the basketball. I don't know how. Skip, I mean...
You got a young player who's afraid to shoot the ball, who's not impacting on defense. I hate to say this. Draymond Green right now is a better player than Ben Simmons, bro. Draymond Green right now is a better player than Ben Simmons. I mean, I get it. Draymond Green comes with a lot of tactics and things like that. But Draymond Green will give you triple single. Right now, that's what Ben Simmons is doing. Ben Simmons should be able to, with his height, he should be able to give you 14 points. Easy. 14 points, guarantee, should be guaranteed in the bag. And when they got him, Skip Bayless right here was talking about, oh, all-star. I don't think he's going to be an all-star this year. Hell, he probably never going to be an all-star in the Eastern Conference. Again, I'm going to tell you why. Donovan Mitchell going to be an all-star. Bradley Beal. Kyrie Irving. James Harden. The possibility for him to be an all-star, if he don't change his game, it's going to be very slim. But Ben Simmons has been ass, all right? Ben Simmons tell me everything I need to know when he passed on the layup, when he was playing for Philly in the semi. He passed the layup. He passed the dunk to a guy who have two people on him. All he had to do is leap and dunk the ball. But he passed it to a guy who had two people on him. He tell me everything I need to know then. That's when I knew you shouldn't take this man serious. Philly was right. Get rid of this trash.
My thing is like, okay, man, if they scale 2 of 7, and then the 7 shot, I mean, yeah, you're gonna miss some shots, but he won't even look at the rim.
Okay, well, in the second half, he took no shots. He's 2 of 7 in the first half. Yeah.
Come on.
Well, it takes the life out of your team because you can see KD's body language gets sort of Brady-esque, like he's looking around, or LeBron-esque last night in Denver, where he's looking around like, what are we doing?
I just don't believe it. Not in today's game.
They're not winning no championship. This team, not winning no championship. First of all, KD talking about what we're doing. If you were the leader, KD, you should have been up there and said, hey, get on Ben grill. The fact that you're not on his grill, you're not the leader. This team don't have a coach, don't have a leader, don't have defense, don't have nobody to grab rebounds and things like that. So this team not going nowhere in the Eastern Conference. That's why when people were so hyped on Brooklyn, I was like, I have them outside of top 4. Like I said, I got Brooklyn. I mean, not Brooklyn. I got the Bucks, Celtics, Miami, Philly. No, not Philly. Let me say that one more time. I got the Bucks, Celtics, Miami, Cleveland, thus far. Those 4 teams right there are better than the Nets.
Maybe you could have a bad shooter, but Skip, he's your point guard. We just talked about Russ. How your point guard can't shoot? And the one thing, Russ ain't afraid to shoot. I mean, he probably should, be more.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Russ is not afraid. This motherfucker is afraid to shoot. He's terrified. Not looking.
Like Ben and be afraid to shoot
He's
sometimes.
the flip side of this.
But Ben is like petrified of shooting the basketball.
Yeah.
How you go a whole half?
Russ is delusional about his ability to shoot, and Russ is the opposite of delusional.
Ben is opposite.
Ben is. He is painfully aware
that
I'd rather have a guy that will shoot or not shoot at all. Not look at the basket at all. Go to the rim, missing layup. Go to the rack, missing easy layup. Easy. Get fouled, can't hit the free throws. At least Russ can do that. Bro, starting this NBA season, they had some They had a list said Ben was better than Russell Westbrook. Thus far, Ben has been worse than Russell Westbrook. He has been worse than Russell Westbrook. People are always talking about Russell Westbrook bad, but not this bad. Not this bad.
Can't shoot.
That I can't shoot. So I'm not even going to try to shoot because I can't shoot.
I mean, point guard plays almost 35 minutes, and he had 2 free throw attempts, and he goes 0 for 2.
And the 2 free throws look bad to me.
We weren't even close.
No, they weren't.
Skip, he goes up there knowing I'm gonna miss these. Let me hurry get this over with.
Yeah. So my question about Ben, as it's been from the start, is he broken? Is he psychologically broken where he just can't fix it, where he can't get it back?
So he got the yips, the Chuck Knobloch, the Steve
one
Sack.
of those things where you
Rick
just
Ankiel.
Rick Ankiel, where he can't find home plate anymore and he doesn't know how to get it back.
Right.
I don't
David
know.
Duval.
In golf, we've seen it. Where you
Ian Baker Finch had the same thing.
he couldn't find a fairway anymore. Everything went right or left. It happens where you're just broken and you can go to therapy and they just can't get it out of you.
Some things are beyond. Skip, some things, hey, it's beyond repair. It's gonna cost you more to fix it. You come out better just get the new. But you can't get it. Skip, like you said, he's 16. The guy's 25, 26 years old.
And he's still young. Even though he's still young, that don't mean he's not gonna be out the league. Ben better be careful, man. He's gonna be out the league pretty soon. People are talking about Russ. Bro, Ben Simmons is worse, way worse than Draymond, bro. Way worse than Russell Westbrook. Because in this day and age, you're a point guard, you have to be able to shoot. That's why what they gonna do is when they play Brooklyn Nets, they're gonna clout the paint. And then they're gonna force Ben to beat them from outside the 18 foot. And Ben won't be able to do shit. And just like that, Brooklyn Nets gonna be out probably the first round. Get swept. They're gonna get swept again.
26, yep.
But how? But like I said, Kyrie said shoot it. And I remember, man, there's 5 people in the lane. I don't care. Face the basket. So what if Giannis, that make it seem like Ben Simmons will be the first player in NBA history to have his shot blocked. But at least face the basket like, oh, y'all better get there because I'm about to poke on somebody. This man get the ball in the rim right there. He like, KD, you take this. Like it's a hot potato.
Okay, what's the issue with basketball, the way the sport is refereed? The rules of basketball dictate that even if you're open in the lane, your opponent can foul you.
Yes.
And his worst fear is at the free throw line.
That's why he got about the ball so quick.
That's what I'm saying. So when he's in the lane, shoot it, Ben. Well, he's like, well, if I try to shoot it, he's going to foul me.
Right.
And then my worst fears will be realized because I have to.
First of all, ain't nobody looking at him like that. They leave him wide open on the island on the 3-point line. He's on the island. Ain't nobody trying to guard Ben. Let me take him from 8. Man, Giannis was on him. Giannis leave him wide open from the 23 feet to 18 feet, wide open. Because once he drives to the rack, it's over with. But Ben Simmons, man, is atrocious. Ooh.
Go stand there by myself from 15 feet away and try to just hit the rim, right?
And the silence is so deafening.
It's deafening.
That's the thing. It's almost like 80,000 people screaming.
Yeah.
Because you can hear the ball bouncing, and you're alone at that free throw line with your own thoughts. Like, man.
Well, that's why if he was working on his game like they say he was, he shouldn't have no fear. We saw Kobe Bryant elbow threes in the playoff, and the next year. You can leave Kobe Bryant from the 3-point line because if you do, he's gonna bake you. So Ben Simmons have not given me that he wanna get better, he wanna do better, he wanna work on his game. No, I never got that from him. He more like I'm laid back. I'm Ben Simmons. I'm already in the league. I got 70 plus million guaranteed for 4 or 5 years. So I'm good. I'm Gucci. Hey, that's the vibe I get from him. He don't give me a vibe that he want to get better. He want to He eager to get better. He eager to be better on offense and defense. No, I don't get that from Ben. But maybe thus far, he have not proved me wrong at all. So I thought he was going to be better than this, but he's trash, bro. He's trash. Anyway, y'all, if y'all like this content, man, y'all know what to do, man. You know, like, subscribe, share, man. You know, that's all we do, man. We just cooking these niggas, man. We doing it raw. They come raw, and then we just cook their ass. All right? Peace.